Welcome to Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. Brian Natta with you on what is the penultimate Wednesday of racing here during the championship meet. We've got 2 weeks left of the 5-day race week, 9 of them for you today. And, of course, after a big mandatory Rainbow Sunday, we start anew today in race number 4. Let's send it upstairs to track announcer Pete Aiello for the course and weather conditions.
It's a beautiful day with sunny skies, temperatures in the upper 70s. The main track fast, the Tapeta track fast, the turf course firm. In race 1, scratch number 3, Blazing Tyree. Racing at Gulfstream. Good start at the rail for Sunday Song, centaured for the advantage. Splitting horses, Fatouche is on the go. Fatouche to shove a half length in front. Outside now second is Showboat. Inside third, Sunday Song. 2 back to 5150, who races in fourth from the newcomer Vino Grigio. The early trailer is Fight Till Dawn. And the run to the half-mile point, it's Lionel Reyes and Fatouche, but only by a neck. Up on the outside, Irad keeps the heat on with Showboat. These two went 22-4 for the opening quarter. They've opened 3 on Sunday Song, who's a ridden third, well clear of Vino Grigio. Then back to 51.50 and Fight Till Dawn. They speed past the 5/16. Fatouche is nursed on the top end. Showboat, after moving up to the outside to be second, 4 ahead of Sunday Song, who tries to rally in third. 3 back to Fight Till Dawn, who's underway well fourth, and they're at the top of the stretch. They went the half in 46-3. They're on their way home. Fatouche with a clear lead and 1/8 of a mile remaining. Sunday Song has rallied into second from Showboat, who's flattening out. Down the center, Fight Till Dawn at a big price. He's got a shot for a slice, but Fatouche appears a winner from here. It's Fatouche on the board at 8-5 to win the Wednesday opener by 4 in the end. Sunday Song held second from Fight Till Dawn, who's a big price third, in 1:11-2. They're off. Poor break, affirmed Blessing. Quick break for in all probability, who heads off for the early advantage. Point to that star is going to run with her. Moving through at the inside, Cue the Music's not far away. Apocalyptic's in the red on the far outside, and the run to the first turn. With inside position and the lead in all probability, but she doesn't get an easy time of it, as Point to that star is keen and tugging after the leader in second. Also a bit keen is Apocalyptic in third, as Cue the Music is fourth toward the rail. 2 back to Biggio, racing from fifth, a length in front of Miss Paula. Then at the rail, not one less. Outside of her goes Starlight Luna. The early trailer is Miss Ocala. They race down the backstretch through a 23-1 opening quarter. Up front, in all probability, and Dylan Davis lead, but only narrowly. Point to that star keeps the heat on in second. Apocalyptic is out in the middle, racing in third now. Cue the Music and Biggio are next. Then it's Miss Paula racing in front of not one less. A length in front of Starlight Luna, then Miss Ocala. And after a bad break, Affirmed Blessing has been well back throughout. Around the far turn, 5/16 to go, and all probability asked to kick. She has the lead a half a length. From the 3 wide side, Apocalyptic in the middle, Point to that star. Cue the Music's traveled well into the race, and Castellano swings her to the center, and they're on their way home. Off the turn in the stretch drive, in all probability, tries to turn back Cue the Music. Apocalyptic races between. Here's Cue the Music on the outside of Apocalyptic. Cue the Music rallies forward to take the lead. Apocalyptic tries to stay with her, but at 13-1, give it to Cue the Music. She's in front. Apocalyptic second, closer third, either in all probability or Starlight Luna, 29-2.
Jackie's Warrior quickly in front here by 2 lengths. Here comes Jackie's Warrior up the inside to take over the lead from Life is Good. And Jackie's Warrior remains undefeated here at Saratoga, and he wins an unprecedented Grade 1 stakes at the Spa for the 3rd straight season.
Any success that we've enjoyed is directly attributable to the men and women who first bring horses to us to sell. You got to have good product. If we're able to attract quality horses to our sale with quality men and women selling them, we're going to have good sales. Everything that we do is going to be to achieve success tomorrow by doing things right today. It's a commitment to get up and do the right thing every day in a consistent and a professional fashion, and that's a great recipe for success long term.
They're off. Western Shaft off at a tangle, 3 lengths slower than the others. Red Candy Apple away the best and reaches out for the early lead. Here's the favorite, Hollywood Mayhem, moving up on the outside, trying to split them. Coaster to the Moon, moving out the rail, Thunder Cane. At the back of the field are Noble Force and the slow-starting Western Shaft. Half a mile away, Red Candy Apple on the inside, outside Hollywood Mayhem, locked up heads apart. They've gone 5 ahead of Coaster to the Moon, who's now racing in 3rd. 3 wide is Western Shaft, 2-path Noble Force, and dropping back is Thunder Cane. They reach the top of the stretch, and the favorite starts to exert his superiority here. It's Hollywood Mayhem off the turn by almost a length. Red Candy Apple is all in. On the far outside, Western Shaft tries to make ground with Coaster to the Moon. Off the turn and the stretch drive, Hollywood Mayhem, 1/8 of a mile from home and 2.5 on top. Down the center of the racetrack, Western Shaft tries to bridge the gap in the concluding stages. It's still the favorite in front, Hollywood Mayhem. Western Shaft has done well to get second, but he's out of time. Hollywood Mayhem wins. Western Shaft was second, 3rd was Thunder Cane, 4th was tight there between Coaster to the Moon and Noble Force, 58-3. And they're off. Slow to start, Tempo Ride. Quick to start was the rail horse Now, but Now I'm Found taking over the early advantage. Not Like Us is second, trying to secure racing lane between horses Cajun's Cookin' and up on the outside Money Moves. Yadira, Yadira, Yadira is 3rd last, Megadon is 2nd last, and Tempo Ride last of all here as they chase the speed of But Now I'm Found. But Now I'm Found in front to half a length. Not Like Us second. Our Money Moves a 3 wide 3rd. Racing in 4th, it's Cajun's Cookin'. Megadon picks it up. Red Blinkers into 5th. Down at the inside, it's Tempo Ride. And now the trailer, Yadira, Yadira, Yadira. They reach the top of the lane. Still plenty of hopes here. They went 22 seconds for the opening quarter, and they're on their way home. Megadon charging up on the outside of Our Money Moves. Cajun's Cookin' needs to do better than that. Fighting hard at the rail, but Now I'm Found. Farther out in Tempo Ride, they come past the 8th pole. Our Money Moves rouse forward to take the lead. Cajun's Cookin' surging to him. Our Money Moves needs the wire. Megadon and Cajun's Cookin'. Megadon getting a photo. Very, very close. This comes down to a head bob. The pictures between Megadon and Our Money Moves. Cajun's Cookin' is 3rd in 58-1. And they're off. Good start from the inside for Frank's Mimi, who's headed off for the early lead. Moving up between horses, Zirshoan moving up the challenge, and up on the outside, Performante, with Lou the Body away in 4th. Fredericksburg is away toward the back half of the field. The 2 laggards, Antillian and Romero. They run out of the chute and complete the opening quarter. Zershoen in front by about a length. Lou the Body between horses. Performante's on the outside. Jorge Ruiz takes back Frank's Mimi to race in fourth, about 2 lengths off the lead. 2 better than Fredericksburg. Another 3 to Antillion and 4 more to Romero, who's dropped a long way behind. The opening quarter was 24-2 as they raced to the half-mile point. Recent maiden winner Zershoen on top by a length and a half. Frank's Mimi is at the inside of joint second with Lou the Body. Performante's lost a bit of ground. He's back fourth now, but he's still in range. He's a length and a half better than Fredericksburg, who's yet to get underway. Antillion is 2 lengths behind him and dial long distance to find Romero. He's a long way last. 47-2 for the opening half-mile. Around the far turn they go. Zershoen in front by half a length. Lou the Body issues the challenge on the outside second. These two have gone 5 ahead of a retreating Frank's Mimi. He tries to get back on track and gain ground again. Dropping back is Performante. Underway from the inside, Antillion. They're on their way home. Up on the outside, Lou the Body strides forward with work to do as Frank's Mimi finds another gear and tries to go get him. They're an eighth of a mile from home. The leader is Lou the Body. Outside, Frank's Mimi tries to cut him down. Final 16th of a mile. Lou the Body, he still has the lead. He's just yards away, but Frank's Mimi lunging late. Frank's Mimi getting up. Frank's Mimi. Frank's Mimi snatches victory from the jaws of defeat and beats Lou the Body, and in a heartbreaking loss for him, the time was 1:39 and 44/100.
At the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance, we believe in giving every thoroughbred a second chance.
And thanks to you, the owners, trainers, breeders, and every supporter, you've created a ripple effect of change that's helping these magnificent animals move on to new careers and safe, fulfilling lives after racing.
Every single donation, whether big or small, is contributing to a brighter future.
But this race is just beginning. Because of you, we have gained incredible momentum and we're ready for more.
And they're off. Christensen was well served at the break, but he's not fastest into stride. Moving out the rail, it's Rocket Dragon going after 3-0. In the middle, Rolling On tries to do just that in the run to the half-mile point. Also into the top flight is Can't Know It All. Down at the rail, Rocket Dragon, then back to Untroubled. The trailer is Sterling Harmony. To the far turn they go. Rolling On has the lead by half a length. Christensen, he's close today in a flanking position second. 3-0 is next. Untroubled gets started on the outside. Can't Know It All works in the middle. At the rail, Rocket Dragon finds himself 4 lengths off the lead with Sterling Harmony toward the back. They're a quarter of a mile from home. Rolling On has the lead. Right alongside is Christensen. 3-0 is next. Untroubled's on his outside. They're off the turn. They're in the drive. Here's Rolling On, taken on by Christensen, who tries to continue on with it. 3-0's off cover. He's closing good ground at the rail, Rocket Dragon. Plenty of hopes here. Final 16th of a mile. Rolling On still in front. From the inside, Rocket Dragon. In the middle, Christensen. Rolling On just in front. Rolling On! Rolling On turned back all challenges. That ended up close for second between Rocket Dragon and Christensen. Christensen appeared to get the head bob in 57-2. And they're off. Good start. From between horses, Fort Sam reaches out for the early advantage. Up on the outside, Lean Music Machine sent forward. Sneak Preview gets away in third. Outside fourth is Soar Richard. Sansoni comes away third last ahead of Take the Gold and Golden Swap, last of the 7 as they complete the opening quarter. Fort Sam has rail position and the lead. In between horses, Sneak Preview out in the middle, Lean Music Machine. In the green colors, drafting in fourth is Sansoni. Outside goes Soar Richard. Then Golden Swap and Take the Gold. The quarter time was 22-4. Less than half a mile away, and the leader is Fort Sam, in front by a neck, 3 wide. Lean Music Machine going to force Gaffleone to go on Sneak Preview. 4 wide, Soar Richard. Meanwhile, it's Sansoni, who looks for a way through. He's racing in 5th at this stage. Only 3 lengths behind, then Take the Gold and Golden Swap. They stack, they pack, they pass the 5/16. Lean Music Machine for a narrow lead. Fort Sam held together by Paco toward the rail. In between horses, Sneak Preview looking for room at the rail. Take the Gold. Sansoni deciding where he wants to race. Off the turn and the stretch drive. Fort Sam, he drifts off a true line, but he has a kick. He's an 1/8 of a mile from home. He's roused by Paco, who's worried about Take the Gold. In between horses, Sansoni gets through late. They come past the 16th pole. Sansoni tries to get to Fort Sam close to home. Fort Sam well handled a victory. Sansoni came on well to be second. Third with Sneak Preview. I think it's Golden Swap who's up fourth in 1:23-4. They're off. They're off and running. Moon Landing off slow. The favorite Catamosto is away excellent and reaches out for the early advantage. Seaver moves up on his outside. Away in third is Old Chestnut. If not for luck, angles to the far outside. The early trailer, the slow starting Moon Landing. In the run to the half-mile point, Irad Ortiz Jr. takes Catamosto back to let Seaver kick on. He's there a length and a half, and he'll drop over to the rail. Second, Catamosto, if not for luck, is on his outside. Old Chestnut patiently ridden in fourth. And after the slow start, Moon Landing, last of the lot, through a 23-1, very reasonable opening quarter. Not much pace on here as they reach the top of the stretch. It's Seaver in front. He leads by a length and a half. Patiently handled Catamosto. If not for luck, tries to keep him buried inside. From fourth, it's Old Chestnut. They're on their way home. The leader is Seaver. Racetrack materializes now for Catamosto. Sliding through at the rail, Old Chestnut down the center if not for luck. They come past the 8th pole. Seaver's in front. Catamosto lunging to him. Seaver digs. Catamosto surging. Seaver and Catamosto. Seaver still there. Catamosto not by. Seaver wins. Seaver got a soft opening quarter and held on for the victory at 103-2. and runners away. Good start for Tracy's Kai from the middle. Here's Always Adriana moving up. Always Adriana to the top. Away second is Park Avenue Betty, and up on the outside, British Empress is third. Tracy's Kai is at the inside and fourth from area code 501. Calling the shots is in tight toward the inside as American Kestrel's out wide. Then it's a length back to Majesty Song third last. Second last is Goddaughter. The early trailer is She's a Hottie. Around the first turn they go. Always Adriana has the lead, but not for long. American Kestrel winning the fight with Jaramillo to kick on with it, and American Kestrel's now a half length in front. At the inside, Always Adriana is second from Park Avenue Betty in third. British Empress fourth. Tracy's Kai in tight toward the rail fifth. Back to sixth, it's Majesty Song. Area code 501 is seventh. Eighth is Calling the Shots. Goddaughter is ninth, and She's a Hottie 10th and last through a 48 3 half mile. They get ready to swing to the far turn, and Always Adriana kicks back at the inside of American Kestrel. These two a neck apart. Tracy's Kai is next. From between horses, it's Park Avenue Betty getting started three wide. British Empress. Majesty Song called on in the red cap to rally within 5 lengths of the lead. Then it's a gap of another 2 to Goddaughter, who tries to get underway from the back. They reach the top of the stretch. American Kestrel has the lead. Cutting the corner, Always Adriana tries to stay with her. Rail opens for Tracy's Kai, then British Empress. They're an eighth of a mile from home. On the inside, Always Adriana fights on. From the rail, it's Tracy's Kai. Outside, American Kestrel. 3 chances here. They come for the wire. Always Adriana, and it's Always Adriana. Always Adriana, she turned them away. Tracy's Kai, I think, is second from American Kestrel. Then back to Majesty Song and British Empress. Chalk up one for ATM. Always Adriana, 135 3.
That's a wrap on the 9-race Wednesday card. We'll be back with you on Thursday. Another 9-pack for you in that traditional 12:50 first post. We hope to see you out here at beautiful Gulfstream Park.